I sort of wanted to do a video about why I chose to recover. There are so many reasons to recover from an eating disorder, whether it be binge eating disorder, orthorexia, anorexia, bulimia, compulsive overeating, anything like that. Any kind of eating disorder is a horrible thing to live with, so you really don't want to live the rest of your life with an eating disorder. I was sick of the eating disorder. I was sick of being sick. I was sick of being looked at as that sick girl. You know, I was constantly being looked at as I walked down the street or as I walk through uni, or even in my lectures people would turn around and look at me and be like, wow, you're so skinny, or something like that. And it really annoyed me because I didn't want to be noticed, and the fact that I was sticking out like a sore thumb meant that I was being noticed, and so I didn't really like that very much. So that's definitely a reason to recover, is, you know, not having people stare at you like they do currently if you're in that place. The depression. It is so horrible when you're at the depths of your eating disorder and the depression just overcomes you and you can't see a way out. And that's what it was like for me. I couldn't see a way out of this because I didn't believe that I was strong enough to recover. I didn't believe that I was strong enough to overcome my thoughts and my behaviours, because I really found solace in them. I found comfort in what I did, and I didn't believe that I would be able to live any other way, but I wanted to live another way. I didn't want to carry on living that way. I just didn't want it. The whole time I was sick, I didn't want to be sick. I wasn't one of those sick people that wanted to prove how sick I was. I didn't like that I was sick. It happened without me even realizing it. I became very isolated in my eating disorder, and I wouldn't even leave the house. And my eating disorder was worse when it was summer and I didn't have anything to work towards. I didn't have anything to distract me. I just got up, exercised, ate and exercised some more. When people would invite me out, I'm like, why are you inviting me out? I don't want to go out. I have to do this, this and this. Like, otherwise the guilt will just become too much. And it was horrible. I absolutely hated it. And that alone is a good reason to recover. Most of all, I just missed food. I just missed food so much. I missed being able to eat chocolate without feeling guilty. I missed being able to go into the kitchen and, you know, make whatever I felt like, not make whatever was safe or whatever I was allowed. I really, really missed baking and actually eating my own baking. I really missed that. I just missed feeling like I was allowed to eat. Feeling as though I was free to eat what I wanted and not feel guilty about it. And I can honestly say now that I do not feel guilty about eating food at all. It doesn't matter what it is, it doesn't matter how much I eat. I just don't feel guilty about it anymore, because life's too short to feel guilty about eating and enjoying life and getting pleasure from food. That is a massive thing. Ever since I started eating what I wanted instead of what society was telling me to eat, my mood just increased so much. Like, I became a happier person all around, more pleasant to be around, and that in itself is a good reason to recover. It's much easier to be around yourself when you're actually eating what you want to eat and not what your eating disorder wants you to eat, because your eating disorder wants you to die, basically. That's the only reason it's there, because the more you feed into it, the more it becomes alive, and so the more you actually eat, the more it hurts the eating disorder. This is how I like to think of it. The more you eat, the more it hurts the eating disorder, the more it kills it. So as you eat and as you go against your thoughts, that's actually killing the eating disorder. Whereas if you don't eat, or if you feed your thoughts, then you're keeping it alive. So that's how I like to think of the eating disorder. But yes, there are many reasons to recover from an eating disorder, and this is my list of very, very good reasons why you should recover. So I hope this was helpful, and if you need any help, just put a comment down below and I'll comment as fast as I can.